All right, John Gonzalez. Remember, I told you the women loved him. He was a tall kid. He didn't have the Giants disease yet, so it was well proportioned. And I was his personal assistant for 3 years, all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we would never split a room together. We'd go to the Marriott. I'd be in 21, and he'd be in room 22. We'd never split a room, but so it'd be normal for me to get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, "Hey, Fonzie, I can't sleep. I'm hungry. Would you mind going to give me something to eat?" And that was my job. Literally, people say, "Oh my God, he called you while you were sleeping, made you get up and go." No, he was my friend. They were paying me big money to be his personal assistant. And that was my job. And hell yeah, I'm going to jump up at 3 o'clock in the morning and take care of the giant. We became super friends. I didn't care if I made extra money or not. We became super friends. So I get a phone call. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in California. And that day we were walking around the mall. And I mean, not wrestling girls, but like housewives at the mall, or people would be so amazed at his size. And he was such a good looking Spanish kid. He had that charm. And the girls wanted to see what he was all about. So I get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. And he says, "Fonzie, can you come to my room for a minute?" I said, "Okay." Now I'm thinking he's wanted me to go to McDonald's or drive through and go get him 5 hamburgers and 2 orders of French fries, or go to Denny's and get him 6 eggs and bacon and sauce and all that. I thought it was going to be one of those nights. So I go over, I knock on his door. He opens the door. There's a giant, 8 foot tall, naked. I said, "John, what are you doing naked?" He opens the door a little more, and there's a beautiful blonde girl in the bed, naked. I said, "Damn, okay, Giant, what do you need? Do you want some food?" He says, "No, we got a problem." I said, "Well, what's the problem?" Now he's saying, "Well, I want to get with the girl, but my dick is so fat, I can't get it inside her." Right? So now I'm embarrassed. There's a girl waving at me, naked, beautiful blonde girl. And she's saying, like, and she says, "I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get with her, and I need you to pump her a little bit. And then once we get her pussy wet, you leave." And I'm embarrassed as fuck. And the girl saying, "Please, Fonzie, help us, come on in. It's okay." So now my job prescription for that night is prepping a girl for the giant so he can get laid. You know what I mean? So that's a great story. So I get in there, I do my job, I jump on the girl, beautiful. I get her a little bit. He says, "Okay, leave, Fonzie, you're pushing his way." So that's a crazy fucking story, right? So, it's a crazy story. The girl was thanking me. "Oh, thank you so much." I was embarrassed as hell. My face was red, but she was good looking, so I had no problem doing it. But that's quite the story,
Yeah, but you get kicked out the hotel room with a hard on, and you're just like, "Oh, what do I do now?"
And the best thing about it, the girl was saying, "Please help us, Fonzie." "Oh, thank you so much." She was very cool, and had nothing to do with wrestling. He met her at the mall. She was like a housewife or something. Beautiful. She looked like Tammy, like Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A memory you'll treasure. What are friends for, eh?
Right. So that's a kind of a cool story. I've done all kind of different things in the business, but that's one of the oddball things that's, when I tell the stories, people will say, What? Okay, what a job you had, Fonzie."
Yeah. And
Okay,
that's a lesson for everybody else as well, is you buddy up with the tallest friend you have, and then get a hotel room next door to him. You never know, your luck might be in one night.
He was the tallest professional athlete in any sport on the planet for a few years. Only person who came close was a Chinese kid that played basketball for Houston, Ming or whatever his name was. He was real tall, kind of a freakish tall. So that's the only, and he wasn't as tall as my giant. So
yeah, and
I was hanging out with the tallest professional athlete on the planet, and one of the top 10, one of the tallest guys in the world at that time. There's a tribe in Africa where they're all skinny and real tall. But, he was from Argentina, and I got to hang out with him. So that was the blessing.
And, the basketball player never rang you to say, "Listen, can you get the girl warmed up for me?" So,
oh, my God. Can you believe that? Can you get the girl warmed up for me? What a story, I tell the story. People don't believe it. People don't believe that story, but it's actually 100% true. Exactly how I told you. The girl was naked on the bed saying, "Come on in, it's okay, yeah, but help us, please."
Hey,
It was
listen,
great.
you call it right down the middle.
Yes.
Exactly.